Anthony Watson, it is lovely to have you in the kitchen. We are going to make some feel-good fuel using Vita Coco coconut milk today. How do you feel about cauliflower steaks with a coconut lentil dhal?
Sounds beautiful.
You're
Sounds right
into
up my
it.
street. Yep.
You're into it. It's good news. So a job for you first of all. Can you please chop those spring onions for me?
I can try.
If that's all right.
I can try.
And I'm going to do a bit of garlic and ginger over here too. So look, obviously you're a very well-known rugby union player. How did you get into the sport?
My dad played, and my older brother played as well. So I guess it was just inevitable, really, that I was going to end up playing rugby.
What is your diet like? What's really important for you to eat, and what's important that you miss out diet-wise?
So obviously protein is massively important. Obviously when you're doing 2 weight sessions a day or running around, it's important to rebuild that muscle. So yeah, that would be the key element of my diet is trying to get as much protein as I can, really.
So if you're having a treat day, what are we saying?
Unfortunately, there's a place just down the road from me that does a takeaway chocolate spread pizza. So
That is filth,
yeah,
pure filth.
So after a game on a Saturday night, I might occasionally be seen down there with a chocolate pizza.
Really?
Chocolate spread pizza.
That's your sort of post-match treat?
Yeah, occasionally, not too much.
No, obviously, because someone might be watching that shouldn't be hearing
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
We're now going to put some Vita Coco coconut oil into our pan so we can cook all of those lovely flavours together. And I know that you're pretty familiar with this.
I am, yeah. My girlfriend uses it in my hair to condition it. I wouldn't say I use it in the cooking side of things because I can't really cook, to be honest with you. So
good to know, as I've just invited you into the kitchen.
She uses it, but yeah, I'm not the best.
So how's your hair feeling?
Feels great.
Pretty great.
Feels very great.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, that's why it's so good, because you can use it on everything, on your skin, on your hair, in your cooking.
Yeah. No, my physio uses it as well when he massages me. He uses
really?
that, so, yeah.
So we're going to put into this pan all of those lovely flavours, our ginger, our garlic. We've got some coriander stalks as well. We're going to leave those leaves for later. Your mum is Nigerian, is that right?
That
so
is
does she
right,
cook a lot of yummy Nigerian food?
She does. That's actually my favourite food in the world, probably.
Well, I'm just going to put some spices in here. So we've got some turmeric, some ground cumin, and also some ground coriander as well. We're going to just let that all sizzle about and smell absolutely dreamy. Now that is all smelling. Can you smell that? Oh, so nice, absolutely gorgeous. We're going to put some lentils in there as well now and whack all of those in. And just get those covered in all of those spices and flavours. So when you're training, does your girlfriend cook for you, or do you eat out a lot?
Well, we're lucky enough to have 2 meals of the day cooked for us at the club.
Oh, great.
And then, when I go home, my girlfriend cooks for me, luckily enough.
So next I'm going to put 600 millilitres of Vita Coco coconut milk on top of the lentils, and this is just such yummy stuff, makes the dal really creamy, and it's full of calcium and also really low in sugar, so really good if you are working out. So we're going to put 600 millilitres of that in. I'm going to let that simmer. I'm going to put a little bit more in, and this just makes it so creamy and so yummy. And also the other wonderful thing is Vita Coco are working with all of the farmers that grow the coconuts, so they're making sure they get the best out of their crops, and also funding the building of schools where a lot of the coconut farms are, so doing some really beautiful work. Yeah. Now we're just going to pour some vegetable stock into the pan as well. A little pinch of salt and some pepper. And then we're just going to let that simmer with the lid on for about 20 minutes. Next, we're going to move on to the cauliflower. So we're going to chop the end of that cauliflower off. And then we're going to cut some nice thick steaks out of it. Have you had a cauliflower steak before?
I have not.
This is a
first.
first. So we're going to slice through that. And then, again, through that side. So they're quite nice and sort of thick slices like that. And then again, some more Vita Coco coconut oil. You've got plenty for your hair there left over, so do not panic, Anthony. So put that in there and then whack that one on. And then we can whack the cauliflower steaks in there. And they should really only take about 4 minutes. And what we can do as well, just to add a bit of colour and a bit of spice, is just a pinch of turmeric again, and also a little bit of cumin as well. That's going to just make them a really nice colour and again bring all that beautiful flavour into play too. So we'll let them do their thing, and then I've got a dal here that is already nice and simmered. It's been on there for 20 minutes, so we're going to put in some spinach, just whack it all in the top, on top of the dal, and then pop the lid on, and then that should start to sort of just wilt. What is your training schedule like?
Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays are probably our hardest days. And then we normally have Wednesday off, and Thursday's kind of hard, but Friday is a relaxation day. You know, you go in and you go through your plays, but in the afternoon, you know, you spend the time just, you know, chilling out, rehydrating, getting your Vita Coco down your neck, and
yes.
And that's it really. And then you've got to get yourself mentally ready to go out there and play on a Saturday.
Now these are looking jolly lovely, and this, pretty good. It's all just about those lovely flavours and all of that protein as well. Which is such a good meal for if you are very, very active. Oh, I mean, this smell is it's so comforting, that smell, isn't it? It's gorgeous. All those lovely spices. So we'll whack a bit of that on. Then we'll get our steaks. What do you reckon the other rugby players at your team would think about a cauliflower steak?
Honest thoughts? No, I don't like it, I think.
Do you reckon?
I've never tried one before, but hopefully.
Oh, they're so delicious. Right now, so this is what you've got to do. Sprinkle a bit of that on there, bit of the old chilli, bit of the coriander on yours, but not mine. And then we're going to get some cashew nuts for some extra protein as well. I mean, you've gone directly for one spot there, but we'll go with that, Anthony.
Sorry.
That's your artistic license.
Sorry,
You
my
do what
bad.
you like.
I don't really know how you sprinkle things on.
That's it, with flourish, Anthony. And then do you want to put some coriander on yours? Okay. And then everything tastes better with a bit of zest. Just your one there, yeah, that's it.
That's a bit too much coriander.
I'll put a bit of lime on yours. So, the best bit, are you ready to try some of this delicious meal? There's yours. Let me get you a fork. We can dig in. There you go.
Thank you, Fearne.
Honest opinion, what you think of it, okay?
Good?
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
Very good.
Very good. Better than a chocolate spread pizza?
It's up there.
It's up there.
It's up there. Oh, that's awesome. Big fan.
To find this recipe and more, head to vitacoco.co.uk.